Master Naima here. I am here to invite fellow unclaimed masters into the new Roundtable 2020 Facebook community to learn from me how to highly monetize either your existing original body of work or your unique gifts, skills, and abilities, regardless of how esoteric or strange or seemingly non-monetizable they are. So if you are an unclaimed master, meaning you perhaps refer to yourself, have been referring to yourself as a coach, transformational coach, as a witch, as a oracle, as a shaman, as a high spiritual leader, a spiritual teacher, spiritual entrepreneur, then I'm inviting you into this brand new community so I can teach and speak only to those people who really do fit this description. And I want to repeat this. You either have an existing original body of work, or you have very unique abilities, whether you can see certain things, you know certain things that aren't in books, you have a particular skill, whether it is something that would be identified as a tangible skill or a non-tangible skill that exists in the esoteric world or in the concrete world, and you're clear that you're meant to highly monetize this. Okay, I just want to be very clear about who I'm speaking to and who this community is for, where I'm going to be teaching over this next weekend, meaning tomorrow and Sunday, next Saturday and Sunday, how you can take what it is I described, your original body of work or your unique skills and abilities, and create in the next year at least $200,000, at least. And then if you're already monetizing, obviously, perhaps 200,000 is baby money for you and you're ready to get to consistent 50,000 plus per month in your business. I'm going to show you no matter which area you are on the spectrum, because the bottom line is it's taking what you have, your original body of work, and monetizing it. That's what I'm teaching you how to do. So, I'm going to share with you how, these are the three things I'm going to share with you in the group over the weekend starting tomorrow. Number one, how I created over $200,000 in my business in 18 months with my original body of work. My original body of work was helping women heal sexual trauma with ways that I created because talk therapy and books and seminars was not working for me. So I went on my own path, which is a very unorthodox path, and found uncommon ways that most people would be like, no, or tell me a bad idea, and yet they worked for me, which allowed me to then take what I learned, bring it out into the marketplace, and create over $200,000 in 18 months, when before that I had $7 in my bank account and was living on my mother's couch. That's one thing I'm going to show you. Number two, I'm going to share with you how I created thereafter over 7 figures in under 4 years. And then number three, which is so important because we have what we have, but it needs to be marketed, okay? I'm going to share with you what's actually been working all year. I'm going to share with you how I used this earlier in this year, how it's working now, and will be working, especially with anything that's going to happen with the economy, because people are they're already, but even more so, are going to be demanding more intimacy and more truth from whoever it is they're hiring for transformational purposes. So I'm going to share with you what's working as far as marketing is concerned, okay? So there's a link with this video. If you are a transformational leader, all of these titles, the accurate title is master. So you're going to constantly hear me say unclaimed master, because one of the things that I'm facilitating you through is walking through the door of master so you can command the prices and all critical things for you to bring your body of work out into the world and be, do, and have whatever it is that your God is telling you you're meant to be, do, and have. So unclaimed masters, who are transformational leaders, healers, shamans, coaches, high spiritual folks, leaders who, fill in the blank. I think you know what it is that I'm talking about. So only if you are that, which is going to be confirmed before you're allowed into the group, that's who I want into the group, because that's who I'm here for. Okay. That's what this what I'm bringing is extremely high order material. And I'm not here to just like talk to anybody who just happens to be scrolling their feed and is bored and wants to look at a beautiful woman. Yes, I just called myself a beautiful woman. So that's that. Number 2 is that during this sharing that I'm doing over the weekend, this Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to be making an offer for you to come into, whoever's in the group, for you to come into Roundtable 2020, which is a 6-month reinvention immersion, which will require you in France May of next year for a whole month. Why? Core and permanent changes. And I'm going to talk about what those core and permanent changes that are mandatory for you to navigate all the shit that is going to come to slice your throat on the path of master and monetizing your work 200,000 or more within the next year or less. Unless you're already at, $100,000, you're probably looking at how do you do consistent 50K plus months. So this group is for you, whether you're brand new. And when I say brand new, I don't mean like you've never had a client and like if you're still dealing with confidence, don't come into the group. If you're still dealing with visibility issues, don't come into the group. I'm looking at folks who are eager and ready, who are transformational leaders, who are unclaimed masters, who are what I've described in this group, on this video, to come into the group. It's not just for somebody who wants to sell, dresses on Instagram or, just be clear, right? You probably have a very esoteric, highly spiritual, highly transformational thing to bring to the marketplace. Your God-given abilities, work that you probably have been called bad and strange and wrong for, rejected for, yet deep down underneath all of the wounding that what you have is meant to be brought to the marketplace, respected by the people that it's meant to serve, for you to learn the skill of marketing, to put it out there powerfully and command in a way that people respond and you monetize. This is how I've done it. This is how everybody I know who've done it has done it, and it will be required for you. And I'm going to share with you also during the shares over the weekend about why I'm the only choice, and not necessarily me, but it's less about me and more about what I'm bringing to you. Okay. So we'll go into that nuance because your money is in your nuance. That's another thing I'll be talking about, is that your big money as an unclaimed master is in the nuance. The link is with this video. I look forward to you joining me starting tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific. Tomorrow and Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific. Click the link with this video if you know what I'm talking about, and this is for you. Bye.